conversation real quick with some of you black men. Okay? Some of you black men, y'all really get on my damn nerves. And you're too emotional. And your emotionalism that you got from your mommies, it affects your thinking process. And you can't absorb information correctly. So when I'm talking about, some of y'all probably, V, what you talking about? Well, I posted a video or a highlight from a live stream where I discussed that 1 in 5 black men will spend some, key word is some, part of their life incarcerated. That's a true statistic that I was quoting. Okay? Because I quote facts. That's 1 in 5, 20%. And I was trying to, in the video, bring that to people's awareness. And the people I'm really talking about are young black men. Because that's who it affects, mostly. And I don't want to really get too deep into it, which I'm struggling not to. But the reaction I got from a couple of you on different socials. Some dude even posted a comment with some screenshot of some BS. I didn't even look at the damn screenshot. It's worthless to me. I'm not here to argue or debate. I only debate my equals. All others I teach. Now, if you don't want to learn, get the fuck out my classroom. Because this is my classroom. I'm the boss over here. And that's what your emotionalism, and it's partly your fault, and a lot of it is your environment. And in today's environment, all of these men have been raised by their mommies, and you developed all this her emotionalism mixed with your testosterone is disrupting your thinking process. Listen carefully, young man, whoever made that post, you know who you are, and I know you watch me. I appreciate your comment because now I can address it. So I'm trying to look for the diamond in the rough in this scenario. Even though you gotta learn to listen and learn in silence. And allow yourself time to process the information. Stop just reacting to everything. Think 1 in 5 young men, or black men, which the majority of you, you're gonna be young. 1 in 5 of you will spend some part of your life incarcerated. I don't understand. He called me a racist. A black man called me a racist. You don't know what racism is, young man. Watch more of my videos and you will learn. Racism is a competitive relationship between groups of people. They are competing for wealth, power, and resources. And when one group gets so much power, wealth, and resources that they can force other groups to act against their own best interests. That is the best definition of racism I've ever heard. Dr. Claude Anderson. Powernomics. Read, Judah. Read, Jew. Read. So you can start to apply discernment to the information. Because see, all information ain't good. And you got to apply your discernment to it to determine what's actually profitable as scripture says. I'm giving you some profitable information right now. Go back and watch my video about river stones. I'm trying to put a river stone in some of your path. So maybe it will nudge you a little bit in a different direction. And you could avoid the pitfall of incarceration. Because see, your incarceration, that time, young man, that you spend incarcerated doesn't just affect you. It affects the entire population. Because if you're incarcerated, you're not functioning as you should be. You're away from your kids, you're away from your woman, your family, where you may be able to affect them in positive ways. But if you're locked up, you can't do that. But calling me a racist? How am I racist? By quoting, they say, scripture says rather, that truth will make you free. Hello? Truth is going to make you free. So how am I giving you truth? Racist. That doesn't even make sense. But in today's environment, everybody is screaming racist and trying to apply that word to everything. Everything is racist according to y'all idiots out here. When race ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm not competing with you. I'm not using wealth, power, or resources to force you to act against your will. So it's not racist. I'm sharing information, valuable information. Maybe one of you is gonna think maybe I need to change my direction so I don't become one of those statistics, the 1 in 5. If you line up 10 black boys, 2 of them are definitely gonna spend some time in jail, in prison, in the county, whatever you want to call it. I'm not racist for telling you that, because I'm trying to save one of you in that group. You got roughly 20 million black men in this country. Roughly. Half of those are under 18. So that means you got roughly 10 million black men. Do the math. It's the math, son. To quote a movie, Slam. You never seen Slam? Go watch Slam with Saul Williams. In the prison, he went to jail. The prison guard is telling him down in D.C. It's a real prison guard that's in that movie. He wasn't even acting. He was quoting what he did every day in the movie. It's the math, son, do the math. That number means something. And he quoted it. He did a whole monologue in the movie about how many black men were in D.C. And then he asked, how the hell is that number even possible? Because now they're going below 18. They're locking up you in high school. Pretty soon they're going to be locking you up in middle school. I used to go with a girl that was a corrections officer in North Carolina, in Concord. She worked at the juvenile jail. And she came home every night with them stories of y'all young black people in prison, in jail, incarcerated, juvie. That number is real. 1 in 5 is real, not racism, not racist. Just because somebody talks about demographics, as I do, doesn't make it racist. Learn the difference between demographics and race. You don't even know who you are. You don't know where the word comes from. Subscribe and maybe you'll learn something. Trying to help y'all ignorant asses avoid some shit in your life. I'm sorry, I'm trying to see it. I know a lot of y'all catch me on a replay when I go live like this, just randomly in the middle of the day. A lot of you on your way home from work, right? It's about that time. Let's see. Yeah, it's almost 4:30. So some of you getting ready to get off. Hopefully you'll catch it on the replay on your way home. Share this number. If you know black men, share the number with black men and black women. So maybe we could save their sons and lower that number. Can we get it down? So it's not 20%. Can we cut that number in half? Now, I believe what the guy was trying to post is, no, it's only 400,000 black men in prison today. Yes, that's true. You're missing the point, dummy. Listen, like I told y'all that little kid in class always raising your fucking hand to say some stupid shit. Put your hand down and listen. 1 in 5 black men will spend some part of their life in prison, incarcerated, in juvie, in jail. It's all the same shit. You're in custody. You're property of the state at some point. In the feds. The scripture says that they would change the times and the laws. Well, those laws got changed to keep you trapped up. Dummies, and y'all keep voting for the people who locking y'all sons up. Joe Biden made the crime bill in, 94? That's his legacy. Kamala Harris, I don't know who she is. Look what she did over there in California. She wasn't just locking up black men. Hell, she was locking up black women too. Mamas. For nothing. That's her legacy. Pay attention. 1 in 5. That's 2 out of 10 for you slogans. We need to get that number down. And it's our responsibility. Stop trying to point the finger at somebody else. It's the white man, it's this, it's that. No shit. What are you gonna do about it? Sink or swim, idiot? Stop putting yourself in position so that them laws they change affect you. Stop doing dumb shit. Smoking weed in your car while you're riding around. Smoke weed at home if you gotta do it. Don't do it in your car while you're riding around, fool. That's one of the easiest ways they trip y'all up with that weed. Make sure your paperwork is in order. Make sure you always got identification on you. Social Security card, ID. Your paperwork need to be good. You gotta have insurance on you. I mean, you need a job. If you got a job, you need to make sure it pay insurance. Or you need to go on the Obamacare website and get you something. Y'all wanted that, you got it, now use it. Start saving money and investing your money. Y'all always talk about money, I'm chasing the bag, chasing the bag. Chase some interest. Chase some dividends. Chase some investments, some IPOs. Chase that shit. Y'all talk about money. How many books have you read on money? On economics? How to grow your money? But you know, y'all want to skip ahead to generational wealth. You don't know how to do that. You ain't ready for that. You got to start at the ground floor and build up. So we can avoid that 1 in 5 and shrink that number. Right? Can we cut it in half? In the next 5 years, can we cut it in half? So it's not 2 and 10. It's more like what? Instead of 2 and 10, we're gonna be what, 1 and 20? Can we do that? Can we get it there? I'm saying this information because I care about my people. I'm the people's champ, remember? Well, sometimes you gotta hear this. I got to be that dude who telling you this. Because how many content creators have you heard say this number? I'll wait. I've been giving y'all numbers for almost 20 years now on here. Go over to blackdemographics.com. That's a website for black people, by black people. Gives you all of the statistics you could imagine, and some you probably haven't even thought about. Read, Judah. Y'all got these smartphones, but y'all dumb. So to me, they dumb phones. They brainwash you. Y'all just on TikTok scrolling, looking at Chinese people selling you shit all day long. Pay attention. What did Baby Boy tell you? What did he say? Baby Boy said in the movie? He was telling P, everybody out here selling something. You either a seller or you a buyer, he said. That's true. But we buyers, we consumers. That's why we don't have no money. All our money goes into buying stuff. Before we even get our paychecks, the money's spent. Everybody dipping in your pocket. And most of that crap is foolishness. Ain't got no tools. Can't stand I see men on the side of the road or in the parking lot, something simple with their car. One time I had to help a guy, he thought he needed a jump start. Wasn't nothing wrong with his car, but the battery cables was loose. And every time he drove, the vibrations kept moving up and they would come off. So he got stuck. He was going over a speed bump in the parking lot. And once he came over that speed bump, it popped up the battery terminal cable. He thought he needed a jump start. I said, nah, man, hold on. I said, you got any tools in your trunk? Nah, I ain't got no tools. You should always have tools. You a man, you should have tools. You got a car, there's certain tools you need to have in your car at all times. Get you a little ratchet set. They not expensive, under $20, a little small one. Keep it in your trunk. You definitely need a 10 millimeter because most of the shit, the bolts, is gonna be 10 millimeters. Like your battery terminal. I got my tools out for him because I saw it happen. I was putting groceries in my car when it happened. So I'm going right over the damn speed bump and his car just shut down. I tightened it up for him. Hey, man, he thanked me, appreciated me, tried to give me a couple of... Nah, man, I don't need no money from him. Use that money you was going to give me, take your punk ass in Walmart, which is what we were, get you a little ratchet set. So you can do this and keep your battery terminals tight. That's regular maintenance. You should check that stuff. Unbelievable. You got people got cars, they never look under the hood. Never. You think that shit just gonna keep running good forever? One in 5 black men will spend some point, sometime incarcerated, in custody. Let's get that number down, please. Let's get it down. That's all I got, man. I'm really tired of these kind of conversations. But I'm tired of having to address people in the comments with y'all stupid asses. Learn what racism is. You don't know the difference between prejudice, bigotry, racism, and obviously now we're putting just regular demographics into that conversation. You don't know what demographics are. People we can't talk about, black men. Are you not black? Come out from among them, the scripture says. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Thank you for stopping by People's Podcast. I am your host, V. Ben Israel, the People's Champ. You could call me V. It's your boy.